Hey yo, what's going on everybody? This is Marco Liano coming to you for video number 15 of the JDOC series. And first and foremost, man, today's been a pretty good day. But as you guys can see, I'm up here on a hillside, looking pretty good too. You got the big old cross right there. And man, this is just I'm trying to capture like the beautiful, sun coming down, the sunset on the west coast, and I was about to record it on my camera. So here's my G5X, and I was ready. I was getting ready to shoot. I was pointing it and everything, and I hit record, and look what it says, if you guys can see it. Oh look, no memory card. Well, that was a rook mistake, and yep, that happened. So I'm literally recording on my iPhone because life sometimes just happens not how we planned it. I was gonna talk about something completely different, but this is something that just comes up. Life will throw you a bunch of curveballs that you don't really expect, and it's all about how you react to what's happening for you to be able to not only position yourself to succeed and move forward in what you're doing, but also to recover from any falls you take. So coming up this mountainside, it's a pretty steep hill. I haven't really run in a long time. I'm pretty active at work. However, going and setting the intention to work out so I can better my body hasn't been something that's necessarily been on my priority list. It should be, and that's why I came up here today, not only to get a great shot, but also to get my body active and moving, because you got to find that balance from not only doing your work, what you have to do, following your passion, but also getting your body to move. It's super, super important because, like Newton's law says, I think it was the third one, I don't know, I don't remember my physics class, but an object in motion tends to stay in motion unless acted upon an opposing force. Same thing goes for your body. You got to be able to get your body moving, and as many of you know, including me, once you stop working out, once you stop doing any kind of physical movement, your body will tend to go back and digress, and you'll start to get out of shape. You won't be able to do the things you've done. You'll get tired pretty easily, and you'll lose muscle strength. So you gotta constantly be working on that muscle. And what I wanna relate this to today is when you're playing at a high level in life, you have to be able to train not only your body, but your mind. Train your mind to be able to function at its highest peak for a consistent long time. And this is something like going to the gym every day. At first, you might be able to only rep 20 pounds, 15 pounds, 10 pounds, whatever it may be. But the more you train it, the more you flex those muscles, the more you break down those muscles, the stronger that they're gonna get. And you'll be able to go back to the gym and lift 30s, 40s, maybe even 50s. But it's all about constant repetition of your mind and your body. And what I'm doing here with my videos, I'm training my mind to do this consistently. Because if I train this to do a video every single day for a year, imagine what kind of mental fortitude I'm gonna have and playing in other areas of my life, whether it's business, whether it's relationships, finances, anything. If you could train your mind to not only follow what you say, but be able to do it consistently over and over and over again. And these videos, that's why I'm not doing them to make them perfect. I'm not doing it for the views. I'm not doing it for the subscribers. While those all help, that's not my intention, guys. My intention is really to train my mind to be able to deliver, to portray my true self, my thoughts, my ideas, and bring it to you guys so I can bring value. That's the most important thing, because in today's economy, the people who win are the ones that bring the most value. Point blank, period. If you want to win for a long period of time, you got to bring the value to the table. And there's various ways to do it nowadays with social media and everything. It's whatever platform and whatever way works for you. And I think for me, I like talking, but I have to train myself on how to talk more effectively and be more concise with my language. where I tend to rant a lot and go off into tangents. I gotta deliver, boom, straight to the point, and give you the information that you need, give myself, honestly, the information that I need to be able to communicate effectively. And like I've said in my other video, playing at the game of life, it's all training. This is just training. Training for the real opportunity when it comes. You know, everything is just preparation for when your real opportunity comes. But if you don't prepare now, if you don't prepare at this moment and every day, if you don't prepare for a marathon or an ultra marathon or whatever you want to do for a 100-mile race, you better expect to go through some very, very hard times. You're gonna say, I should have trained, I should have done this, I should have done that, and then you're suffering. So, my point is, to be able to run in the marathon of life, you gotta be able to train yourself every single day, even if it's on a small scale, a minute scale. Posting a video a day, easy to do, easy not to do. There's so many things that stop people from actually going out and making a video, just talking about whatever they want to talk about. But a lot of people do it for the viewers, for the subscribers. And while that's completely understandable, they lose the sight and the main focus, which is delivering valuable content. And while my user base might not be huge now, if I do this for a year, for 2 years, for 3 years, imagine the type of people that I talk about. You know, imagine me meeting with Gary Vaynerchuk. Imagine me meeting with Lewis Howes, with Tom Ballou, with Grant Cardone, with all these renowned experts that I heavily look up to, even Anthony Robbins. Imagine just going up to these guys and just talking to them and meeting with them and doing business with them even. But it's building the investing in yourself, investing in your mind and your body to be able to go for a long period of time. And even though some days you might not feel like it, you know, some days it's gonna be very sunny, and earlier today it rained here, but that's what's gonna happen. Some days are gonna be sunny, some days are gonna be cloudy. Some days it's gonna rain on you, some days you're not gonna feel like it. Some days you're gonna be so motivated, so jacked to get everything done, and you feel, woo, juiced. And some days, I don't feel like doing anything. Man, I just wanna sleep. I just wanna watch a game. I just wanna watch Netflix. I mean, I deserve it, right? I worked hard. And that's what catches people, guys. That's what catches people, is falling into that slump. I've fallen victim to it. I don't want to say victim. I've fallen in that trap where I don't really want to do anything, but I force myself to make these videos because I know what's coming in the road ahead if I stick to these videos. Not necessarily, like I said, not necessarily the subscribers, not necessarily the viewers, not even necessarily the monetary value and the finances, the monetary gain that comes from it, but bringing value to people and having it impact people in a profound way. By default, if you provide more service to more people, finances are going to be taken care of. That's no doubt in my mind that's going to happen. But it's being able and willing to deliver each and every day to people who find your advice or find your speeches, your motivational speeches, inspiration, whatever you want to call it, and they gain some value, some insight that's going to help them propel them into the future. That's what it's about. So for today's lesson, today in the morning, I did wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. However, I fell back into that trap. As I was talking about, I was wanting to get comfortable, and I go back into bed, and I wake up at 5:10. Then again, sometimes, even in baseball, if you bat a 300, you're playing Major League Sports. So to think that every single bat you're going to do 100, bat 1,000, that's not going to happen. You're going to have ups, you're going to have downs, and expect it. If you come up on a plateau, something that I learned from Tony Robbins, simply say, to be expected, and work to adjust it. So that's the video for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every viewer that I get here on this channel. And as always, live today as if it was your last, because you never know when your last day will be lived. We live a short life. Make the most out of it, guys. Thank you so much. If you found any value, make sure you like this video and subscribe. Subscribe now, right now, to follow me my journey on making it to 1 million subscribers by 365 uploads. Will I do it? Will I not? Well, stay tuned to find out. See you guys later.